to the League of Legends Abridged series. Today we're going to be talking about the Starchild, Soraka. Now her story begins with the Celestial Beings, which are basically the gods of Runeterra. Now, the Celestial Beings had fates planned out for all of the mortals, but they were not following as intended. Now, one of the causes, and one of the main reasons for this, was that they were misinterpreting the constellations set by the gods. For example, Bard and Aurelian Soul was set on constellations in order to warn or guide the mortals, but no one was able to understand the meaning, so they were clueless on what was going on. So the whole timeline, basically, for the Runeterra was not in order, and the gods just saw everything as pure chaos. Now one god, or celestial being, named Soraka, could not take this anymore and decided to go down to help guide the mortals back on track. She took on a mortal body and tried to guide the mortals back this way. Now, her magical powers, because she's a celestial god, were just too strong for her body, so it caused her to burn from the inside out. And this is actually why in the game she hurts herself in order to heal others. So that is the reason for that. Now, once she got to the world, she quickly learned that there was cruelness everywhere. In the battlefields, in the cities, and even in the wilderness, there was lots of cruelness. Soraka reasoned that for all this brutality, the reason was that their mortal lives were just too short in order to see the greater patterns that the celestial beings had set out for them. So, to help with this, she lived among the mortals so that she could help guide them personally. And while this was going on, she was surprised to find that they were making new futures for themselves. From the celestial realm above, it looked like pure chaos, but from her new perspective, Soraka found that a lot of the mortals were indeed cruel, but she also found that a large amount possessed infinite kindness. Soraka realized that her job was not to repair or replicate the celestial pattern, but rather guide them so the mortals can unlock their full potential. Over a millennia, legends of the Starchild have spread through all the lands of Runeterra. In Freylord, they speak of a far wanderer and a horned healer who soothed the icy bite of winter. In Zon, rumors floated of a light-skinned medic who would purify lungs from the ravages of alchemical gray. In Ariana, myths of a seer who communicated with the stars directly and called upon their light both to heal the wounded and scorch those who would cause further harm to the First Lands. Currently, Soraka lives at the peak of Targon and is teaching an isolated tribe of Ostaya her healing ways in order to also help her with her mission. She has watched many civilizations come to the brink of destruction, and she knows that she can't save those who cannot wish to be saved, but she is still determined to help everyone she can and never stop trying.